Hello, my name is Fluffy the Destroyer and welcome to my channel. This is a news vlog regarding Internet Addiction Boot Camp. It happens in China, but there's a couple of them in the US. And as far as I'm concerned, in the US, Internet addiction seems to be less problematic compared to China. It's going well. I know that when you go to China, there's over 500 million people on the internet over there. It is a problem. I've seen some report, I think a couple of months, even a year back or so, that people have died from playing on computers, going on the internet and all. And the thing is, it sounds like they forget that they got body functions. I mean, they gotta piss, they gotta poop, they gotta eat, drink. If not, then you die. It's pretty basic things here. Unfortunately, not for a couple of people. Sounds like they've forgotten when they were at a, I don't know, internet cafe or wherever there's a lot of computers and they pay to have access. It sounds like they died. I don't know what the hell was the... I mean, there's supposed to be people taking care of those computers and the people over there, so like the clerks and the cashier, like the people who work at these places, what the hell happened to them? What, like people don't exist or something? When you know a guy that has been on a computer for 6 hours, I don't know, I would go over there to say, like, listen, like, I don't know, take a break or something. Seems to be a very hardcore work that you're doing, and if it's like a game, I don't know, I would do something about that, because it seems to be a problem right now. That alone. And the thing is, if you do have an internet addiction boot camp, from what I read on the news, parents send you there. And they can. Which is the first problem. You don't send a kid to a boot camp. You make him understand, well, my views is that you should make him understand that he has a problem, and if he doesn't fix it, too bad, you're going there. You have to make him understand that he has a problem. I mean, it's internet addiction. It's like any other drugs out there. And like any other drugs out there, the first step is to understand and to know you have a problem. At least know that you have a problem. Then comes the second step. Just get to the boot camp or detox center or whatever. In our case here, it's only a boot camp. But it sounds like from the news, they got to learn from detox centers, because in the internet addiction boot camp, sounds like the kids, like they're 18 and less. So those are usually minors. And some of them have died. A couple of them are at the hospital, and yeah, it's really hardcore. I'm not making this up here. And I believe them, like completely. If you know a bit about China's culture, you will know that this is really true. I mean, when you go there, like for example, the government, the Ministry of Culture, I mean, this is something, like something happened in 2009, if I remember, in the article, or one of the related articles that was in there. And in 2009, they banned punishment, like physical punishment, because they use military-style boot camp, which means they use fear and they use physical punishment, as in doing push-ups, and they threaten people physically, and they threat people also verbally. They're bitches. They really don't know what to do, honestly. This is a problem that is not physical here. It's not a problem that you can fix by screaming at a kid, like, I don't know, do 50 push-ups, or I'm gonna cut your arm or something. You're gonna learn not to go on the internet. Yeah, sure, like they're gonna learn something from that. Even if you make them fear and it works, what happens next? I mean, what if you take a kid, you break him up, and it takes, I don't know, 2 months, a month, or 3 months, I don't know. And after those months, like for a whole 3 months, 24 hours a day, he had a program, he had people around him, he had, what, friends, perhaps? I mean, they're using fear and punishment, so I don't know if people are going to get together and help each other or something, I guess. And you got instructors that are always on your back. If you do something bad, they will beat you up. And one of them, I know that a 15-year-old boy, girl, I don't know, 15-year-old kid, he died because instructors beat him up. and they got 10-year. Those instructors, they got 10-year prison. I am not joking on this. And this is something, like I said before, in 2009, they banned physical punishment. Try to understand that again. In 2009, not in 1950s, not in the 1800s, physical punishment was banned from the program. Wow. Okay. I can't believe it. Anyway, not after the 15-year kid was beaten up or something, but that should tell them that their program, like their military style program, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. I'm not an expert. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a professional in that. All I know is from what I know from detox centers. I know I didn't do drugs. I don't know. It's just like the things that you read on the internet. It really makes sense. Like, first of all, you got to make him understand. Second of all, it's something that he has to do. Like, why would you want to take a couple of instructors, well, 1,500 or something like that in China, and make them lose their time for a kid who doesn't want to be fixed? Number one, it's a problem that he has. So it begins at home. Why is he on the internet? I mean, you're a parent. Talk to him. Could be a good start. Like, really talk to him. Stop bitching at him. Stop screaming at him. Stop giving him orders. Just talk. No, listen. Just listen to him. It really might help. And it goes with probably with the kids in the U.S. today. I mean, they do have problems. It's not only internet addiction, it's game addiction as well. It could go in that direction as well. And you got to, I don't know what, like discipline him. You got to make him work, not make him work, but do something. Make him do something. Just keep him busy, really busy. Just make him create some interest. Make him discover some interest, or I don't know, like a couple of hobbies. Just keep him busy. That's the thing. It's really going to help. Second of all, what happens when you get out of this boot camp? They get the peer pressure. For example, and the same goes for someone who's been in a detox center, like internet addiction. When you go out there, you're going to be faced with what? Cell phones, like there's 1.5 cell phones for each people there. That's their stats, probably two. They got internet everywhere. It's in stores everywhere. They're soon going to work or something. When they're going to become 18 or 20 or something, they're going to start working, and they got internet everywhere. It's wireless everywhere over there. So they're going to be faced with there's going to be like an overload of their addiction right in their face, right there waiting for them. Are they going to stand that pressure? Were they thought to do that? No. They were thought to be feared from instructors. That's what happened. And that's what's happening right now. They got to learn from the boot camp that when they go out there, they got to understand that, well, for them, I mean, like I said, I'm not an expert, but I don't know, just don't go on the internet. They got to do something about that. Using fear and physical punishment doesn't work. It might work temporarily. It's just not going to work like permanently. They need to learn how to control I would say, their behavior towards the internet, or how they use it or something. And the consequences of that when you go to the internet, like an addiction, any kind of addiction, as the internet addiction, it creates social problems. It might create, I would say, problems just around you. Your parents, school, your grades, your attitude. And even if you're not on the internet, you're thinking about it. And here's not a secret thing, but here's the thing. I am saying the internet, but this could apply to games as well. If you play too much games, everything in your life gets affected. So the solution to that, hey, like I said before, I'm not an expert in there, but military style is not the way to go. They gotta let go with physical punishment, with fear and everything. They should learn from detox centers. Really, oh man, this is really shameful. And the thing why I'm talking about this is because in China it is a problem. They have determined that internet addiction is like a national illness. I dig it, but their program, I don't. I really don't. And the thing is, in the US, there's over 300 million now, and will it become a problem? I'm not really sure, but there's more internet usage today than was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. A lot more, and it's increasing. And all I know is that when I go to a restaurant, uh, a store, anywhere, on the street, right now, I see people looking at their phones, looking at Facebook and Twitter. It pisses me off. I go to a restaurant, I see them browsing instead of talking. I swear, I was at a restaurant once, and I was talking to my wife and everything, and I told her, and I even noticed that the couple just beside us, they were on like their phones, never talked to each other while we were there. Uh, 30 minutes or so or something, like really fast food thing. Uh, they never talk to each other. This is how it's becoming right now, and it's increasing. I always see this. Kids want to go on the internet now. They're not even like 15 and they want to go on the internet. What the hell? Just go outside or something. Play with some friends, and yeah, don't go to your friend to go on the internet. Like, it's just increasing, and if nothing is done, we might end up where China is going right now. But I don't think we're going to go with military-style boot camp. There's enough professionals, there's enough studies that, and they're saying from another, there's another internet article that I found that is like a couple of them actually, and there's a couple of studies, which is, I don't know, it's really logic that if you use fear and physical punishment, it's not going to work, and if it does, it's temporarily. Like there's one quote here. There it is. I want you to find out where this comes from. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary. The evil it does is permanent. Makes a lot of sense to me. Well, my name's Flufford Joy. I hope you like the video. Just click on subscribe, comment, and rate. Thank you. Have a nice day.